Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join. If there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. How's it going? Hi, Bernadette. Hi, Alice. Hi, Eliza. Welcome. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Dee Dee. Hello, everyone. Welcome. How's it going? I'll switch the screen since you all know how this works. Dee Dee, what's coming the whole month of December? Ooh, let's see. The whole month of December. So let's see what's going on for the first week of December. What's happening the first week of December? What's going on the second week of December? What's happening the third week of December for DD? Oh man, what's going on here? What is happening for the fourth week of December? I don't know why it's such a negative month. Oh yeah, we can clarify on some of these though. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman, both in the dark. So I feel like this week things may feel like they're going slow, or things may feel like they're not going in any direction at all. The Hangman, I just feel like there's this energy of taking a pause and reconnecting with your perspectives and how you're viewing things and what is going on there. If there's any changes that you may want to consider before the new year begins. You have the Temperance here. Let's just pull a card too to see what is the month of December. What is the theme of the month of December for DD? What is the theme of the month for DD? The Moon. So I feel like you're going to be unraveling some mysteries this month. Maybe facing some fears, really tapping into your subconscious mind and that sort of thing. So that may also be a sense of what this pause is and reevaluating your perspectives on things. With the Temperance in the dark, is kind of like moving forward this month through moderation, not indulging too much in one way or another, being mindful on where you're directing your energy and your focus and that sort of thing, and what you're trying to attract towards yourself. I feel like you may be more restricted on your energy or more restricted what you can do, but also this restriction may also help boost your self-discipline and that sort of things as well. For the third week, you have the Hierophant in the dark, so you maybe want to change things up, break away from the regular everyday routine or whatever that is for you. Maybe establish a new set of schedules or routines or things you have going on there. Could also go along the lines with you adjusting your perspective, so changing things up a little bit. For the Three of Wands in the dark, I feel like there may be some obstacles that you're gonna have to overcome in the third week going into the fourth, because I feel like there's energy that you may feel like you're lacking progress in some areas. There may be some broken promises going on, either on your end or someone else's. I feel like it's someone else's because for the fourth week you have the Two of Cups in the dark, so I feel like there's gonna be an imbalance near the end of the month between you and someone. I just feel like there's a sense that it could be just a one-sided thing where they're just not feeling it. They're backing out for whatever reason. For the Hermit is in the dark too, so I feel like overall you're not gonna go looking inward or that sort of thing, but I feel like you're gonna be. I feel like it's more about you focusing on yourself and figuring out what is next for the new year. That's what I go at. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of soul searching, a lot of thinking, a lot of planning going on, is what it seems. Excuse me. Wondering what Nightbot is doing. How's everyone tonight? I don't know about you guys, but over here it's really cold out. Culture. Is it possible to live peacefully with the Jen until May? During spirit guides, ancestors, and their fate, I can give culture a message. Is it possible to live peaceful with Jen until May? The Queen of Cups is in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of feeling overwhelmed, a little bit of insecurities coming through here. Taking on others as well comes with the Queen of Cups. Sometimes she absorbs other people's energies, other people's feelings, or other people's situations. So I feel like that's a little bit of your energy right now, absorbing a lot of Jen's energy, and not so much figuring out what is yours and what is not. Causing a lot of heavy weight on you with this negativity here. You have the Seven of Wands in the dark as well. So I feel like there's going to be some low results, some stagnation between you and Jen. Things may be going a little bit slow, a little bit, ups and downs. You do have the Ace of Wands though, so I feel like there's going to be a spark of something, a spark of opportunity or possibilities or some sort of thing where you may see the light of whatever's going on between you and Jen, between now and May. You have the Two of Wands in the dark as well. So I just feel this sense of lack of planning or lack of preparations for whatever that is. And just kind of like waiting and fearing the unknown of what's going to come next. Could be causing some sort of blockage or some sort of obstacles coming your way. But with the Six of Swords, I feel like there's some things that like you may uncover or learn some sort of truth or learn something of either about yourself or each other, whatever's going on there. What advice do we have for culture with living peacefully with Jen? What advice can we give to culture with living peacefully with Jen? What advice we have for culture? Six of Swords. There's Six of Swords twice. One in the light, one in the dark. So yeah, it's kind of like figuring whatever the Six of Swords is for you, letting go and moving forward. But I feel like it's more about the two of you or you learning something about yourself or the situation. You do have the Three of Pentacles in the light. So I feel like in order to bring a peaceful situation between you and Jen, has come up with some sort of collaboration or learn how to work together with each other, because I feel the sense of sharing goals and views and that sort of thing. It may be a slow progress on how to learn how to do that though. Things may not be perfect with the Nine of Cups in the dark. You may be restricted or limited on what you can do about it, but I do feel like you're going to figure it out and move forward in a positive light between now and May. One way or another, you'll figure it out. And that's what I got. Not yet, Bernadette. Alice. Let's see for Alice. Here, guys. Ancestors and our Fae want to come and give Alice a message. What does Alice need to know right now in general? What does Alice need to know right now in general? There's spirit guides, ancestors, and our Fae that want to come and give Alice a message. There's some positive energy coming through here. Look at that, Alice. Collaboration, some teamwork effort coming in. I can feel that for you. Seeking opportunities, getting yourself out there, multitasking, whatever that is. I feel like you're going to be on top of it. For the Nine of Pentacles, embracing that sense of independence, and I feel like that's going to give you some sort of strength, because I just feel the sense of you working hard, focusing on what you need to focus on, especially regarding your work wise, your self discipline, and all that sort of thing. Two of Cups, love and romance may be coming your way as well. I can see that for you. This sense of new connection, partnerships, and just building that's something between the two of you. You do have the Hermit here in the light as well. So I feel like there's going to be some inner soul searching and that sort of thing coming through for you as well. Because I just feel like there's energy of going through a phase of like self discovery, focusing more on yourself. Because I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles too, is a big, very strong independent card. And I feel like that's going to lead you in the right direction moving forward with looking ahead, being more optimistic, expanding your vision, making some long term goals or plans or whatever that is for you. So, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of positive energy coming your way, Alice. That is awesome. Bernadette, current energy. What is Bernadette's current energy? There is spirit guides, answers, Fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message on her current energy. What's going on Bernadette's current energy? Oh man, what's going on here? There's some ups and downs coming through. There is a Knight of Swords in the light, so I feel like your current energy right now is feeling ambitious, feeling focused, feeling passionate about whatever's going on around you. Even though you do have a Five of Wands. So I feel like I don't know if there's been some conflicts or some sort of disagreements or what that tension is. But I do feel like there's this energy of like kind of like more along the lines of like conflicting opinions or something more than like a conflict. But whatever that is for you, I feel like you're gonna overcome these challenges and make the changes that are necessary moving forward. You do have the Ace of Pentacles in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy of some like things are slow. Like there's not I don't know if something was supposed to start or begin but it didn't or was delayed or postponed. Whatever the obstacle was, I feel like it may be for a good reason to keep you on the path that you're on or to shift you into a better path. For the Two of Swords, I feel like there's something that's blocking you from moving forward right now. So I don't know if your energy is trying to move forward in the wrong direction or what's going on with that or what is the delays that's coming for you. For the Two of Swords, I feel like there's this energy of going through a healing and overcoming something, especially overcoming stresses or worries, and just kind of like bringing some inner peace towards yourself. I feel like that is what the Knight of Swords was also picking up there. The Seven of Cups, I feel like there's also some mixture of wishful thinking. I feel like the Seven of Cups brings out that Pisces energy, right? I feel like it's whatever these visions are, whatever your options are that you have going on. I feel like it's a matter of picking and choosing an option that you feel you can live with long term, not just in the moment kind of thing. Not something that's just for now, but more long term kind of thing. But yeah, let's just see what other energies can we get for Bernadette with this. Eight of Wands, picking up pace, fast-paced changes are coming for you, and they seem to be positive overall. The boost of motivation, that boost of energy, making some bold decisions, perhaps a little bit there too. Definitely agree. That is awesome. Some oracles? Yeah, yeah, I can grab some oracles for you. Alice, sorry about that. I didn't see that message. I will grab some oracles for you at the next reading for you, Alice. I have some oracle cards here out. Yeah, if you ever want an oracle reading, you know what is that? Let me know. fairy ones and other ones. Let's see what other oracles I have here. The fairies, I like the fairies. They don't really say much, but they're cute. There we go. I took out more oracle cards. For Eliza. Fortune! I guess, is that the question? Fortune? I always tell people I'm not a fortune teller, but let's see for Eliza. I'm more of an energy reader where fortune telling is not really an energy reader type of thing. Let's see. For Eliza. Oh man. I don't even know if I know how to do this. Let's see. Fortune reading for Eliza. What's coming for Eliza in good fortune? Right? Oh man. We'll just blame it on me not being a good fortune teller here. For the Four of Swords and Light, I feel like there's a time that you're gonna just need to take a rest, or you're gonna want to rest, or take a rest before you burn out kind of energy. There is the Five of Swords. So I feel like the fortune comes from you fighting for what you want, right? I feel the sense of you making some good plans, some good negotiation going on there, making things come in your favor. Winning at all costs seems to be what's coming through there. For the Knight of Wands in the dark, I feel like for the fortune from that, maybe be having a hot temper, being a little impulsive will get things done faster for you, so that could be a bonus. For the Moon card here, I feel like you're going to be unraveling some mysteries, uncovering some truths, whatever that is for you. Could be just a matter of you boosting your intuition and being better at astrology or that sort of thing as well. The Lovers is in the dark, so yeah, being at a crossroads, it's making decisions of what you're going to do with your fortune, who you're going to keep around you, what relationships are worth hanging on to, which ones are worth letting go of. Oh man, let's see. What does the fairies say about Eliza's good fortune? What do the fairies or the angels have to say for Eliza's good fortune? Get more information. I guess you have to get more information then, eh? Let's see for Eliza. Eliza wants good fortune. Like, so is there money coming in or what? Oh man, Queen of Wands and Three of Swords is in the dark. So yeah. It seems to be more about you than other things. No, I feel like there's no money coming in right now. No secret love. No. I don't know. Money, please. Yeah, I was working on the money thing, but you don't have a lot of pentacles here. You're welcome, Eliza. General for Tammy. What does Tammy need to know right now? What does Tammy need to know right now in general? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? Oh man, what are people up to now? Alright? Holy, why? I feel like you have to make a banishing spell to banish everyone who is, causing you this disturbance of the Seven of Swords, right? The Seven of Swords is like a thief, a scammer, just someone who's sneaking around full of nonsense. For the Empress is in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of feeling unsupported or seeing that someone's not agreeing with you or seeing things your way. Maybe they're just trying to get their way and not give you the attention or not listening to you for whatever reason because they have their own agenda of some sorts. The Seven of Wands is in the dark too. So I feel like there's this energy of unfinished work or unfinished tasks that is resulting in some frustrations or what's going on with that. You know how to do any spell. You know what? For spells, the most powerful spells are candles. You light a candle, you tell the candle what you want, and that's what you do. I use the tea light candles because they burn out faster. So, because it's important that when you light a candle and you set your intention that you let the candle burn out. So, tea lights, you don't have to sit and watch it after 2 hours. If you're watching TV or watching a movie, you put it in front of you so you can see it and it's safe, and you let it burn out while you're sitting there watching it. Um, that's all you gotta do. You don't need any magic potions and stuff like that, because remember, your words are spells. So whatever you say is what you're predicting. It sucks, but it is. Spells have been around since people can use words to talk. So you have magician, so you can make that happen for you as well. You're a magician, so you have a lot of magic powers in you. You may not. You may have some untapped talent that you're hiding, but you can figure that out, right? It's only people try to hide the fact that we are more powerful than we are, but they're just butt cheeks and they want to keep all the power for themselves. Let's just see. Why is the Knight of Cups in the dark? Who is this Knight of Cups coming in now? Who is this butt cheek trying to be a Knight of Cups? I'm still feeling like you have some sort of secret admirer. Like, they haven't told you who they are yet. Like, why are they being such a butt cheek and not just, hey, Tammy, I'm in love with you. Let's just get this over with now and let's get going, right? Like, why are they hiding in the shadows? Like, oh, should I tell Tammy? Should I not tell Tammy? They're playing eeny, meeny, miny, mo. What should I do next? Even though the universe thinks that this is a great idea, the Wheel of Fortune's in the light. They just need to, figure out how to turn that around. Maybe they're the Seven of Swords who's lying to you, pretending that they're not interested when they are, clearly. Who is the Seven of Swords? Who is the Seven of Swords here? Who is the Seven of Swords? The Seven of Swords is the Knight of Cups. So it seems to be someone who gives you a really hard time, someone you probably don't like at this point, has a crush on you, it seems. I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to lie to themselves about how they truly feel about you. The Eight of Pentacles, it seems like they have tried to make some sort of progress. They're paying attention to you, or they're paying attention to the details around you to know you better. I don't know. Here's what I got. I wasn't expecting the Seven of Swords to actually be the Knight of Cups. Hi, Ellen. How are you? Oh, man. It's a mystery. We have to unravel that mystery one way or another. Dee Dee, how will Christmas be for Dee Dee? Ooh, that sounds fun. How will Christmas be for Dee Dee? There's not too bad things there, right? Not too bad. How is Christmas gonna be like for Dee Dee? Like, well, they all want to come out. Maybe a lot of things happening there. What's coming for Dee Dee? What's coming out for Dee Dee for Christmas? The sun. The sun is in the dark, but sometimes we have to face the darkness before we see the light. Even though there may be some missed opportunities or whatever's going on with that. Maybe just a little bit of doubt of what's happening. But I feel like there's this boost in your energy, you being more assertive, more confident in yourself, and being able to speak your truth, right? I feel that having a clear mind, setting those clear boundaries, standing up for yourself, for whatever reason there. But I feel like there is some good energy trying to come through this, a strength. So I feel like for Christmas will be going really well. There's a lot of strength, a lot of positivity. Christmas is going to go well with the Chariot moving forward as planned. Some things may change, but I feel like you're going to be prepared for those changes and be able to make, some sort of other arrangements. The Three of Wands, everything may not be clear to you yet, but I feel like there will be progress. It's kind of like, if you feel stuck in one direction or another, maybe it's just a matter of being prepared to change plans, like have backup plans if needed. What else will Christmas bring for Dee Dee? What else will Christmas bring for Dee Dee? The Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like someone's going to be emotionally supportive towards you with the Queen. I feel this nurturing, motherly type energy trying to come through with these maternal instincts. I feel a male figure as well be coming towards you, being emotionally supportive. I just feel like with the King of Cups here, just someone being very patient and understanding, hearing you out for whatever reason. The Empress is in the dark, so I feel like you may have a little bit of issues though with someone, or just having issues in general with feeling the Queen of Swords energy and not believing that you have this inner power to speak your truth or whatever's going on. Maybe it's just a matter of being impatient and losing your temper a little bit there. Let's see. Let's see, well, we can pull this one. What else will come out of Christmas for Dee Dee? What else will come out of Christmas for Dee Dee? Co-create. So co-create. Okay. It says you are looking in a mirror held up by this experience and seeing yourself in an unexpected way. Who is the extraordinary being looking back at you? You are going to be so happy that you kept your heart open. Your love is a unique work of art now, the very embodiment of beauty. So that is some fun energy, right? For prosperity, it says flashes of inspiration give rise to great successes. When you receive this message, you create your reality in partnerships with spirit, and potential for manifestation is unlimited now. So start manifesting. So apparently everybody has to use their witchcraft powers right now. That seems to be the theme tonight. And revel in this vastness. There we go. Not quite sure what that means, but hopefully you do. At the bottom of the deck here was exchanging gifts. So there's going to be gifts as well. That was interesting for the bottom of the deck. Culture. Should I request a transfer to a different unit ASAP? Let's see for culture. Should culture request a transfer to a different unit ASAP? Should culture transfer to a different unit ASAP? Let's see, what do the angels of Fae have to say about culture's request to transfer to a different unit ASAP? It says meditation brings answers. It's in the dark, but it says you're ready. I'm not quite sure what that means for you. Forgiveness. So let's see what this is about. You have the Ace of Wands in the dark. So I do feel like there's going to be some delays, some unfulfillment coming through with the Knight of Cups here. The Knight of Cups, I feel like it's a matter of following your heart, what you feel is best in your heart for what you should do next. Because I feel this sense of passion, being more intuitive, being tactful in your energy. For the Five of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of making amends with someone or something, or like boosting that sense of confidence in yourself and avoiding any sort of disagreements for whatever reason. I don't know what that is about. You have the Knight of Wands as well. So Five of Wands, Knight of Wands in the dark is kind of like running from some sort of commitment. Not quite sure how all this is playing out together though. You do have the Emperor. So you are in charge of your path moving forward, right? But you know that um yeah, I feel like the cards are kind of not saying yes, request a transfer ASAP. Not really saying not to either. If it's a matter of following your heart, seeing where it's leading you. Take time to meditate to bring some clarity to your mind of what your next actions are. I feel like with the Knight of Wands in the dark, it's like don't just rush into it. Slow down a little bit. Make a plan first, figuring things out. Seems like there may be possible delays in that. You're ready, not quite sure what the cards or angels feel like you're ready for, but forgiveness seems to be a strong energy coming through as well. I feel like the forgiveness does also go along the lines of the Five of Wands being in the dark too, though. You know, meditate, maybe the King of Wands. Like, slow down, think about it first, and then figure out what your next moves are. Alice! Rahul, recent thoughts and feelings about Alice. Does he miss me and think about me? How does he think I feel about him? Let's see for Alice. What are Rahul's recent thoughts and feelings about Alice right now? What are Rahul's recent thoughts and feelings about Alice right now? Does Rahul miss or think about Alice? That came out. How does he think Alice feels about him? How does Rahul think Alice feels about him? Okay, so Rahul's recent thoughts and feelings about Alice is the Five of Pentacles in the dark. So the Five of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of not really in conflict, but trying to figure out what's going on there. Um, the Five of Wands too, Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands. I feel like they're in avoidance of creating any sort of conflict or any sort of argument or anything like that. I feel like they're avoiding the whole thing. Ten of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like there's a lack of satisfaction coming through. So I feel like they're not really upset or anything, but they're not really happy of what their thoughts and feelings are about you right now, it seems, in the current energy. Not sure if something happened or what's going on with that. Um, does he miss and think about you? This came out the Four of Cups. I feel like they were thinking about you, but now they're thinking about you less. With the Ace of Swords in the dark too, I feel like there's some sort of work issues or something else has been keep preoccupying their mind. I feel like it's more work with the Ace of Swords in the dark, because I just feel like some clouded thoughts, poor planning, a little bit of obstacles in the way, also out of ideas on what to do between the two of you. And the next one was um maybe that was how you feel about you. I've read that one as what he feelings about you. So feeling about you, there is a Two of Cups. So I feel like it keeps weighing his options. You know, how do I move forward with Alice? What do I do? You know, and I feel like there's not a lot of strength there. I feel like they would like just kind of like you know, friends with benefits types of thing. I feel like that's the energy that I pick up from Rahul rather than like a real relationship. And then how does he think that you feel about him? Yeah, the Six of Wands in the dark. So I feel like he recognizes that he feels that you think he doesn't give you enough attention, enough time, and enough, you know, The Two of Swords is in the dark though, so you know I feel like they have tough decisions to make sometimes. And I feel like they're avoiding trying to address the issue that they know that they're not giving you enough attention. Let's see, what is really going on with Rahul's thoughts and feelings for Alice? What is really going on with Rahul's thoughts and feelings for Alice? Girl with the snake. It says, empath, a narcissist. I don't know if they're a narcissist really, but being charmed or used, enable boundaries. So I don't know if that's how he feels about you or you feel about him. Then it says the Green Weeper. The relationship is over. No second chances, growth, transformations in your life. Not sure what that is about. Let's see. What else can we get for Alice? How does Rahul recent thoughts and feelings about Alice? Romance. I feel like they do want romance, like a friends with benefits thing. Proposal. I feel like the proposal is more like asking you out for some romance, not like a marriage proposal. Let's see what else. What relationship advice can we give to Alice? What relationship advice can we give to Alice right now? What relationship advice can we give to Alice right now? Unfinished sympathy. Symphony? I feel like I'm still saying that wrong. Relationship. Moving on is difficult when love lingers. Things are left unsaid, and you haven't had the opportunity for closure. You can still feel bound up when closure is denied. It's important to achieve this for yourself. Write a letter of how you feel, even just to yourself, to heal. Accept matters as they are. So maybe writing down how you're feeling may give you some sort of sense of clarity or some sort of closure about the situation between the two of you. Yeah, that's what I got. Bernadette, current energy about Ashley. Rain spirit, spirit guide, dance, others, and or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message about Ashley. Bernadette ran into her today. Is rain spirit, spirit guide, dance, others, and or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message about Ashley. For the star and the light, I feel like the universe meant for the two of you to cross paths for whatever reason. You know, the star. I feel like there's this energy of serenity between the two of you, maybe some sort of renewal energy trying to come through between the two of you as well. You have the Queen of Wands here, so I feel like the two of you do have that spark of Queen of Wands energy, feeling fearless, passionate, pursuing goals. I don't know if you both pursue the same goals or what's going on with that. You do have the Eight of Cups, so I feel like you may run into Ashley again soon, because I feel like the two of you are meant to go forward together for whatever reason. Because I just feel this sense of going through a phase of discovery. I don't know if it's discovery of yourselves or if it's a discovery of the two of you discovering something together. Because I just feel like there's a sense of moving forward, but also abandoning old plans and creating new ones. For the Six of Cups here, I feel like there's some nostalgia energy between you and Ashley that is very positive. You felt shut down by her? Oh man. Maybe she was in a hurry or something? I don't know. I feel like she doesn't really want a lot of attention. So even though I don't know, sometimes the universe has plans. It makes people do things even though they don't want to do it. The universe sometimes doesn't give any other option. I do feel like she doesn't want the attention of being noticed or being pushed by the universe in this direction with the Six of Wands here. But you know, the universe. It does what it wants, right? Let's see. What Why is the Six of Wands in the dark? What is happening with the Six of Wands in the dark? Why is the Six of Wands in the dark? Judgment, right? I feel like this is something beyond us. Oh, spirit, or I don't know. Six of Cups, yeah, reconnecting. I feel like, I don't know what your relationship was in the past, but, you know, Six of Cups twice. Redemption of some sorts, or second chances. Some sort of turning point for the two of you. Some sort of thing is going on. That's what I got. Yeah. I feel like the two of you may end up, I don't know, working together or what, but it seems to be something that's trying to come through. Ellen, general for Ellen, what does Ellen need to know right now? Very spirit guides, ancestors, and fae. They want to come give Ellen a message. What's happening in Ellen's energy right now? Ooh, you're making magic happen. I can feel that for you. Manifesting, perfecting your skills, right? I just feel this energy of you mastering the game and turning your vibes into victory. I do feel that for you. I feel like there's a sense of I don't know if it's a matter of uncovering some mysteries or what's going on with that, but I see some opportunities coming your way. I don't know if it's about practicing your spirituality or your craft or whatever that is for you. The Seven of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy of some stagnation, some frustration. But sometimes if you're going through a spiritual awakening, that does happen. So I don't know. The Star is in the dark here, so I do feel like there's a little bit of loss of faith or hope, or not really trusting your intuition as much as you probably should. I don't know. Maybe it's just a matter of not really wanting too much attention. But I feel like this Knight of Swords wants to come forward towards you. So I feel this person wants to make bold moves, some quick actions, very ambitious, very focused on you and your energy. You may not be having it. I don't know if it's going to create some sort of conflict because you're not really seeing things their way. But let's clarify. Who is the King of Swords? Who is this King of Swords coming into Ellen's energy? Who is coming into Ellen's energy? Ace of Swords seems like a brand new connection. And they are looking for their Queen of Wands, which I'm assuming is you, right? You're that vibrant, sexy, and being that you are, very fearless, very confident, very intelligent. What are their intentions? What is the Knight of Swords' intentions towards Ellen? Who's very spirit, guys, answer the angel Fae. What are the Knight of Swords' intentions? It's a mystery. I feel like there's going to be a rebirth energy, right? When the Ten of Swords comes out, something's ending, something's beginning. I can feel that for you. I feel the sense of rising above, figuring things out, facing any issues of what this mystery is about. That's what I got. Tammy, I felt positive energy coming from my ex. What is my XG up to? Is there any spirit guides, messages, Angela Faye that want to give Tammy a message? Tammy felt a positive energy coming from her ex. No. Yeah, from your XG, right? Yeah. I thought I was reading that wrong, but let's see. What is the positive energy coming towards Tammy from her XG? What is the X really up to? What is this positive energy that's coming from Tammy's X? Happy home, happy life? I feel like this is a past energy coming through because I really feel like with the Five Wands that there was some sort of conflict, some disagreement, some tension between the two of you before. The Nine of Wands is in the light. So I feel like whatever it is, even though I feel like there's an energy of being very exhausted, but also being very determined and persistent that's trying to come through. So not quite sure what that is about. So if it's a little mixture of positive and not so positive, but the positive is stronger. For the nine, I feel like it's more about your ex getting some sort of closure and being able to move on. Because I feel like something's coming to an end with a positive beginning, if that makes any sense. Because I feel like they do see you and value you and respect you as a Queen of Cups here. Someone who's emotionally sensitive and intuitive and that sort of thing. Because I feel they realize how kind and that sort of thing is. Yeah, yeah. The Queen of Wands is in the dark. So I do feel like there's this energy of a little bit of jealousy. So I feel like that's where the negativity comes from. Just your ex kind of like picturing you with like someone else and not them kind of disturbs their energy a little bit. But I feel like overall they are making peace with the separation. And I feel like they do want the happy home, happy life energy. So I feel like they want themselves to be happy and you to be happy at the same time, even though it's not really together. Right? Is there any advice that we can give to Tammy about this energy? Okay, message from the universe, Ten of Pentacles. So Ten of Pentacles, like Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, all the tens, are very much commitment cards, right? Keeping up with commitments or whatever that is. Ten of Pentacles, I feel like there's some sort of laying down the foundation of something just trying to come through. For the Queen of Swords, I feel like it's a matter of figuring things out, trusting your intuition, believe in yourself. Five of Wands again. Some sort of conflict is brewing. Three of Cups, not being on the same page socially. I feel like there's a bunch of mixed singles here. I know the Ten of Pentacles is very positive. The Ten of Cups is very positive. The Queen is very positive. But, there's more negatives when you look at it this way than positives, even though the positives feel stronger. So that is a good thing. If you're feeling the positives that are stronger than the negatives, that means that you are healing. You're in the right direction, and G's healing and going in the right direction of having this separation. So I feel like this energy is more of a sense coming as a closure than like a reunion. That's what I got. Eliza, what's coming towards Eliza this week? What is coming towards Eliza this week? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come towards Eliza this week? What's coming towards Eliza this week is a Nine of Swords. What's coming towards Eliza this week? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Eliza a message? What's coming towards Eliza this week? Oh man, I feel like this week it may be a little bit emotional, maybe a little bit all over the place. Because with the Nine of Swords, I feel like whatever's going on, you're starting off this week with a sense of overthinking, over analyzing, a lot of things going on in your mind. I just feel the sense of whatever that is. I feel you are going to come up with solutions, doing some problem solving, figuring things out here and there. So I feel like it's kind of like closing some things and closing some or tying up some loose ends and then beginning some new ones. Like just kind of like a normal sense of the beginning of the week, right? For the Six of Pentacles, I feel like there's going to be a balance of that give and take energy. So I feel like you're going to be making money, get work done, or figuring out what your work life or kind of thing is right now. Because I just feel the sense of you sharing resources or being open to sharing resources or ideas or things. Because I just feel like there's this energy as well. It's kind of like shifting your mindset to be more supportive and some more positive, if that makes sense. Um, for the King of Cups in the dark, I feel like there's also going to be someone coming into your energy who may be like triggering you, or let's see, who is this King of Cups in the dark? But I feel like they're holding back on their feelings and they're just having trust issues in general. What is going on with this King of Cups? King of Cups, yeah, so King of Cups. I feel like right now they're very moody. They're very maybe a little bit protective of themselves or others. I don't know what's going on with that. Because I just feel like even though they're having trust issues, I feel like they're having trust issues, but they don't like anyone else having trust issues too. Like they're the only ones that can have trust issues. So I feel like they may be struggling with connecting with you. So I don't know if it's a work situation or what, because I feel like they're feeling very moody, very, ego-y kind of thing, but then they want to be supportive and caring, compassionate towards you. Like they're having two sides, so they can't figure out which side of themselves they want to be around you, and I feel like that's causing some sort of negative energy there. The Empress is in the dark, so I do feel this energy of I don't know if it's just feeling like someone's overly protective or overly into your business, because you have the Empress twice in the dark. Why is the Empress twice in the dark? What is going on with the Empress? Why is the Empress in the dark twice for Eliza? Hi Mira, hello. Yeah, avoiding rest. Okay, so the Empress of the Dark could be codependency, and the Nine of Pentacles is also codependency. So that seems to be the common thing here about not taking the rest and not focusing on yourself, to take a rest on your own without being told to or scheduled to or whatever that is. I feel like there's a little bit of wariness coming through with the Nine of Wands. I just feel like overall there's going to be a bunch of different energies coming through, so I feel like it's important for you to be independent right now and not really rely on anyone else, but also don't be too rigid where you're not allowing anyone to help you either. It's kind of like trying to find that middle balance, but being mindful of who you trust and who you don't. And, you know, like let your guards down a little bit, but not too much. So just kind of like be aware of your surroundings, who's watching, who's not, kind of thing. And keep the flow of the positive energy of the Six of Cups. Six of Cups, I want to see Six of Cups because I feel this nostalgia energy. Six of Pentacles is what I meant to say. It does feel positive though. But yeah, just going through something, just keep your guards up so nobody's trying to deceive you or trick you or persuade you in a direction you don't want to go into. Dee, what truth will shock Dee soon? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What truth is going to shock Dee soon? What truth is going to shock Dee soon? Oh man, I feel like there's gonna be some sort of realization with the Five of Swords here. I just feel like you're gonna figure out who's playing mind games with you, who's getting into your head, and who shouldn't be getting into your head, right? The Seven of Wands, you're gonna realize who you need to stand firm with on your ground. Like stand your ground on how to stand firm with that as well. I just feel the sense of feeling overwhelming, like you're losing the battle, but I feel like you're going to be setting some clear boundaries, standing up for yourself, figuring things out, kind of like putting on some protective shield around yourself, kind of, and not like, I feel like you're going to see it coming before it comes. And that's going to be like, oh my God, I just realized that I predicted that and you know what to do, what your next moves are. The world is in the dark, so I feel like things are going to feel incomplete, not finished. Um, but whatever that is, I feel like you're going to get some sort of closure out of this, if this makes sense. The Four of Pentacles is in the dark too, so I feel like there's this energy of letting go, releasing any sense of control, but also knowing the difference between control and setting boundaries. And I feel like that's going to give you some sort of power as well. For the Five of Cups in the dark, I feel like you're going to realize what all of this is just not water under the bridge. You're going to be able to let it go, move past it, and I feel like that's going to give you some sort of deep inner strength. That's my point. Culture. Clarify. Oh, you're ready. Yes. What does you're ready mean for culture? Why did angels? Why did you say you're ready? Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. What did you mean by you're ready to culture? Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. What do you mean by you're ready for culture? Oh man, I feel like you're ready to stand your ground and protect yourself, right? With the Five of Pentacles. I just feel like whatever the hard times is, you don't want to feel like you're out in the cold, is what I'm getting from this. Because, you know, it's like stick to your truth, stick to your traditions, stick to your beliefs, stick to what you know best with overcoming this challenge, right? The Ace of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like you may be over analyzing, overthinking, over internalizing things. Where the Hierophant is, no, you know who you are. It's time to bring that out. Who is culture and what you can do with the energies around you. The Tower is in the light here, so I feel like there's going to be like be prepared for the unexpected. So you're ready to deal with whatever challenges the universe is throwing at you right now, and I feel like they're going to be throwing quite a bit of challenges your way. The Seven of Swords is in the light, and it came out with these. The Seven of Swords in the light is kind of like unraveling some hidden truths, being able to figure out what is what. I also feel like it's a matter of protecting your peace, but also strategizing your inner honesty, like being honest with yourself. I feel like there's gonna be some quick, fast-paced changes with the Eight of Wands here. I feel like there's gonna be some sort of shift in your energy of whatever was causing this turmoil or this negativity before. I feel like it's gonna get healed, but you know, sometimes it gets worse before it gets better. I'm kind of feeling that energy. I also feel like you're going to be doing some soul searching, of figuring things out, looking within yourself for answers, and that's just going to come clearly to you moving forward. That is what I thought. Bernadette, current energy about Kayla. What does Bernadette need to know about Kayla? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I want to come and give Bernadette a message about Kayla. What's going on with Kayla? Oh man. Let's see. How is this gonna play out for Kayla? Ran into her last week? Awesome. For the Six of Pentacles, I do feel like whatever's going on with Kayla is kind of a one-sided thing or just a personal thing. I feel like Kayla feels I don't really feel like they're not making enough money or what's going on with that with the Six of Pentacles. I just feel like there's a sense of feel like they've lost some sort of power or lost some sort of, I don't know. I'm guessing income or whatever. I don't know. The King of Pentacles in a light though, so I feel like she is going to be starting a new job or some sort of new finances is going to come in for her one way or another. I feel like the energy between you and Keela is positive for the Two of Cups. Like, I feel like you and Keela do have some sort of spiritual connection with each other. Here is the devil in the light, so I feel like it's just a matter of Keela being more seduced into the materialistic world, maybe more about spending more than she has kind of thing, or accumulating debt. I don't know. Um, there is the star in the dark as well, so I feel like Keela has lost a little bit of hope here. Um, I feel like her workload has gone less, but she still seems burdened by whatever that is. Like what? Did Alan get a new spirit guide? I don't think you get new ones, but you can get more than one. Like sometimes you have a bunch of them. My spirit guide is a butt cheek. I have to go and visit it. It doesn't come visit me. I keep feeling like I should go visit it, but it's cold outside. That's my issue. So, you know, we have this argument. Oh man. Is there any spirit guides, answers, and Fae that want to come and give Ellen a message? Is there any spirit guides, answers, and Fae, or Ellen's spirit guide herself? Did Ellen receive a new spirit guide? The King of Cups in the dark. The King of Cups is a yes card, but maybe they're not really new. Maybe they just took like a very long vacation. Now they've returned. I don't know if that's a possibility with spirit guides. It's like not really exactly new, but you know, I feel like your spirit guide right now is a little bit judgy for some reason. What is going on with Alan's spirit guide? What is going on with Alan's spirit guide? I wonder if there's spirit guides that ever like decide that they just don't want to be a spirit guide. Like they just want to rest and peace and I don't know. For the King of Cups in the dark. I feel like there is something with the spirit guide coming through. Because I feel like there's some repressed feelings that are potential triggers. I don't know if there's for you or someone else. Because I feel like the spirit guide comes when things are feeling a little bit more heavy or things feel a little bit more uneasy. So I feel like they try to get you through these things as some sort of protection. I feel like this spirit guide that's coming in now is kind of more of a protection type thing. The Queen of Swords is in the light here. So I feel like she comes with you owning your truth and being firm on your boundaries. Because I feel like you have this, or you're going to be able to perfect your psychic truth abilities, like just being knowing, like just having a stronger belief of who's honest and who's not. That kind of energy is going to be stronger. For the world in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of feeling unfulfilled and needing some closure of some sort. So I feel like that's just a little bit of the negativity coming from the spirit guide. Not that they're negative, but it's because they're absorbing all your negative energy to prevent you from being triggered for some sort of reason. There is the Ten of Cups in the light. So I feel like it in your when you're in your home is when you feel it the most, I feel. And it gives you some sort of sense of satisfaction or feeling satisfied. Because I feel like there's also this energy of a sense of harmony, especially when you're thinking or planning of long-term goals or things going on there. The Two of Pentacles, you know, there may be things to contemplate on, so I feel like they may be helping you strategize some sort of ideas or find some sort of balance within yourself too. This might go, I don't know if that made any sense. Excuse me. Oops, I didn't read Alice. You went too fast. I guess I'll do Tammy and then go back to Alice. I don't know. Tammy, sorry about that, Alice. I will get to you right after Tammy. Okay. Sorry about that. Movie says no water break for you. Tammy, what is coming towards me in December? What is coming towards Tammy in December? What is coming towards Tammy in December? You have some secret messages from the universe here. What's coming towards Tammy in December? The Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands, I feel like you're going to be faced with a decision. You have two paths to choose from. I feel like there's even two versions of yourself to choose from, if that makes any sense. So I feel like if you go in one direction, you're going to grow one way. You go in a different direction, you're going to grow in a different way. So I feel like it all depends how you see yourself moving forward and what decisions you're going to make. Because I just really feel like 2026 is going to be like opening some sort of thing for you. Yeah, I feel like whatever's going on there is kind of making that decision, but making a decision that you can live with long term. That's trying to come through here, especially in romance. I feel like 2026, you're going to find someone. I think if they're not in your energy now, they're going to be coming into your energy really soon. Because I keep getting lover cards for you. Love, romance, passion is coming your way, one way or not. They're going to be very possessive, very protective of you, very, Nine of Cups, dream comes true kind of energy. I feel like when you're not together, they're gonna be worried sick about you for some reason. Like there's strong soulmate energy seems to be wanting to come through. The Ace of Swords is in the dark. So I just feel like it's just, it's just poor planning that the two of you haven't really connected. Yeah, like you should have already, I guess. Yeah, the beginning of this keeps being delayed. Excuse me. What is the love energy that's trying to come through for Tammy? What is this love energy trying to come through for Tammy? True love, right? True love. Illusions. Be aware of love's illusions. See reality clearly. So maybe that is the path that's opening up for you. Like one path leads you to your one true love, and the other one brings you to, the false person. Because it says romantic surprises are on the horizon to be open to them. Sometimes the hardest one to connect with is the one that's more long lasting, the one that comes easy, you connect with instantly, love at first sight type of thing. Usually doesn't last long, Ugh. I can blame Disney for that. We're making it look like, love at first sight is the way to go. But they also tell you the animals are going to come to your dishes, and, that doesn't happen either. But yeah, I feel like December is about you preparing for 2026. And I feel like that's going to change things up for you, Tammy. Alice, why does Rahul see Okay, why doesn't Rahul see Alice as a girlfriend, wifey material? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, and their fae? Why does Rahul not see not Tam? What am I saying, Tammy? Why am I saying Tammy? Tammy, get out of my energy. I'm joking. Alice, I need Alice's energy to come in. Alice, we need Alice's energy. Why does Rahul not see Alice as the girlfriend, wifey material? Why does Rahul not see Alice as a girlfriend, wifey material? What's going on with, what is truly going on with Rahul and his energy? Oh man, what's going on here? The Seven of Cups is in the dark. I feel like Rahul is still trying to figure it out, kind of thing, and like trying to figure out what is what. For the Five of Swords being in the dark, I feel like Rahul is really trying to avoid some sort of conflict. So I feel like they may have ideas or thoughts or things going on in their mind that they don't really want to share with you or open up about you because they don't want to cause any tension between the two of you. They don't want to have any conflicts. They don't want any drama or anything. So I don't know why they would think that would happen. Yeah. There's a lot of stresses and worries and things going on in this energy, you know, not just kind of like hanging around, not really going anywhere, like no real intentions for commitments, just kind of like lingering in this energy. You know, the Nine of Swords is kind of like, you know, something coming to an end with a new beginning. The Ten of Swords is like that end with that beginning. So the Six of Cups is in the light, so I feel like there's some nostalgia. Like you and Rahul do have good memories, good conversations. There is some good energy going on there. But with the King of Wands in the dark, I feel like Rahul has commitment issues. Like they like the dating scenery, but they don't really like to commit. They're not like the committing type right now. And I feel like they feel more positive of how things maybe were at one point, where maybe you were just dating, not something really serious. But I feel like that is the energy that they seem to vibe with the most. Let's see, does Rahul have any commitment issues? And those are both yes cards, while the Four of Pentacles is a no. What is Rahul's love energy? Let's try these ones. What are Rahul's true love energy towards Alice? What are Rahul's true love energy towards Alice? Girl with the snake. Didn't that come out earlier? I don't know. Empath, narcissist, being charmed or used, and enabled boundaries. Stabbed in the back. Oh my goodness. Heartbreak, pain, separation, shocking attack. I have no idea what that is about either. The Grim Weeper is over. No second chances. Growth and transformation. Is the energy between Alice and Rahul over? Does the energy between Rahul and Alice over? Ten of Wands is no. So it's not over. So I'm not quite sure what needs to be ending here. What is the ending? What's trying to end with the Green Weeper? Two of Wands, making a decision, and you have a path to choose on. But you both have a path to choose on. Together or separate, right? What's going on with the stab in the back energy? What's with the stab in the back energy? The Tower, some sort of destruction seems to be coming through. I don't know, whatever the relationship is between you and Rahul, it seems horrible and good at the same time. But there, this, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That is strange energy that's coming through there. It's like, what? Oh, that was nice. That was nice that he said Happy Thanksgiving. That is cute. So that would make sense if he was the Nine of Swords, that he's still a little heartbroken on that. Mira! Is David going to be checking me out during our Saturday chat and computer work casual meetup? Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mira a message? Is David going to be checking Mira out on their Saturday's chat and computer work casual meetup? Oh man. I feel like a no, they're not going to be checking you out on Saturday. I feel like they're going to try to keep things professional. Um yeah. I feel this energy though, they made you want to apologize towards you though. I'm not sure what the apology is about. What is this apology about between David and Mira? What is the apology about between David and Mira? Something from the past? I feel this says that they feel guilty about something that has happened. I feel like whatever it is, they're struggling to look ahead and is keeping them blocked from moving forward. So I'm not quite sure what this is, and they're struggling to make that decision if they're going to bring it up towards you or not, or if they're going to apologize towards you or not, or even bring it up. But I feel like, something has to be discussed about it so that they can move forward and see what's next for them. Um, but there's some sort of commitment issues trying to come through as well. So I'm not even sure if they're going to tell you like they can't meet up anymore or what's going on with that. King of Cups is in the dark. I feel like they're holding back on their feelings towards you. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's something that they feel like they can't do, they can't get themselves into it, or what's going on with that. That's what I got though. What is P hiding from me? What is P hiding from Eliza? During spirit guides, ancestors, angels, Fae. What is P hiding from Eliza? What is P hiding from Eliza? During spirit guides, ancestors, angels, Fae. What is P hiding from Eliza? The Empress is in the light, so I feel like overall P does have a lot of respect for you, a lot of love for you, the Empress here. I do feel like he does see your value, your nurturing, loving energy that you are. But with the Ten of Swords here, I feel like whatever's going on there, that they feel defeated. Defeated is what I'm feeling. I feel a sense of defeated, betrayal. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. Um, just drained from their energy. So I'm not quite sure why they're not expressing that towards you or what's going on with that. The Knight of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like there's a lack of energy, feeling discouraged about something or other, um, and being very possessive of themselves and their energy and what they have going on. Um, yeah, I feel like they want to move forward. So I don't know if they want to move forward with letting go of you or trying to figure out how to move forward with letting go of whatever the Ten of Swords is and keep moving forward with you. The Page of Swords, yeah, I feel like they're not speaking their truth towards you. So I don't know if they're telling you things but they're sugarcoating it and not being completely honest, or if they're just avoiding the whole topic altogether. What is really going on with P's energy? What is really going on with P's energy? What is P hiding from Eliza? Oh, I feel the sense of gambling. I don't know if they gambled money or what, and they maybe have a debt of some sort. This Wheel of Fortune in the dark. That energy just came through. I don't know. Oh, I just feel like whatever's going on there. They're trying to work it out. They're trying to figure it out with the Two of Pentacles, trying to juggle things around. Trying, because I feel like there's a deep financial stress that's coming through. Some sort of debt. Four of Cups is in the dark too. I feel like they have an opportunity to solve their issue, but they're not seeing it. They're not realizing that that's an opportunity. Maybe it's the opportunity of just you helping them out if they came clean and being honest with you. But they're dwelling on whatever they've lost. That's what? Is the gamble about Eliza? Is the gamble about them with Eliza? No. Not quite sure what that is about. What part of my destiny is already unfolding? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What part of Dee Dee's destiny is unfolding? What part of Dee Dee's destiny is already unfolding? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dee Dee a message? Opportunity is growing. The Ace of Pentacles is your destiny. So I feel like it's already starting to emerge. Maybe the seed has been planted. It's just a matter of nurturing it a little bit more. You know, the Ace of Pentacles, searching for that sense of stability and security. But it's also about abundance and growth and potential. So it could be the beginning seeds of planting a new job, a new financial income, maybe a new client of yours, or some sort of opportunity for growth in your career. For the Nine of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of you working more and being more focused on your self-discipline energy, setting those boundaries, and not limiting yourself, because I feel like you're getting to be having a boost of limitless potential. It's just a matter of focusing on what you need to focus on. The Justice card is in the dark, so there's a little bit of an imbalance going on. So I feel like it's just a matter of you keeping focus with your truth, and owning your truth will create some sort of balance between you and what you have going on as part of your destiny, right? The Four of Wands, kind of that sense of celebration of your success, the sense of happiness, the sense of community, getting a boost in your confidence seems to be coming through. The Ace of Wands, new beginnings, sparks of possibilities. I feel like your energy is going to be improving. Your attraction is going to be improving your passions. You know, the Ace of Wands is all about seeing the light in the darkness. I feel like that is what you're facing right now, or discovering, or whatever that is. But that's what we call it. Culture. Is it possible to avoid more issues at work? The culture. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Is it possible to avoid more issues at work? Or anything else that culture needs to know about avoiding more issues at work? Oh man, the Nine of Wands is in the light. The Nine of Wands in the light, I feel like there's this energy of feeling exhausted, but you keep going anyways, because I feel like you are going to have a sense of victory after all this struggle. I do feel a little bit of defensive energy trying to come through, a little bit of wariness or worry. The Three of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like there's going to be some sort of healing phase coming through out of this. I feel like it's a matter of learning from whatever setback is going on with the work, but I also feel like there's a sense of you overcoming any sort of conflict in the workplace. So I guess that is the issues that's going on there. The Ace of Swords is in a light, so it's always about making that right decision. Having that sense of clarity and focus in the workplace of what you want to come out of it. Because I feel the sense of you taking new initiative, strategizing your plans, your things that you have going on at work. I also feel like there's some low ambition on your end with getting things done, or ambition with keeping the workflow positive for you. With the Knight of Swords in the dark, I feel like there's a sense of, uh, I don't know if it's just a matter of like trying to rush through the day and not slowing down, or what that is. Ten of Swords is also in the dark. What's going on with the Knight and the Ten of Swords in the dark? What's going on with the Ten of Swords and the Knight in the dark? Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands. So there's definitely some decisions that need to be made about how you're going to avoid more issues at work. Trying to find your balance. Try to find what is causing the issues and how you're going to, strategize your way through it. If you have the Ten of Swords in the dark, so it's kind of like the hard times are coming to an end with a new beginning. So I feel like you are going to rise above and figure things out, get some sort of sense of clarity going on there. Yeah, there does need to come with some choices and decisions, so that may be what determines how this is going to play out. Culture. Oh no, I already read culture. Sorry. Bernadette, current energy on one of my cats, Hope. Great spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae can give Bernadette a message about the energy of her cat, Hope. What is going on with Hope's energy? Four of Wands is in the dark. I don't know. I feel like the energy around your cat is kind of I don't know if they're just like seeking attention, but at the same time faking that they don't really want the attention, if that makes any sense. There's the Nine of Wands and a light, so I feel like they're a little bit fearful or worried about something. I don't know if they've been overly tired or what's going on with that. The Knight of Cups is in the dark as well. So I feel like whoever the Knight of Cups is, they feel the need to avoid them or um, avoid their connection or their energy. Two of the two. I don't know what I want to say. The two of something. Two is like good connection, attraction, happy energy, that union or can soul connection is trying to come through. So I don't know if you and your cat have a soul connection or what's going on there, but I do feel like there's some sort of connection that wants to come through that may be a little bit broken. Oh man. Oh, that's tough. Yeah, Three of Cups. I know when our cat's like that, Moonbeam gives them lots and lots of catnip. When our cats are like that, Moonbeam takes out lots of catnip, and that helps. Keeps hissing at your partner. Oh man, yeah. Cats like their bed. Once they find a bed, they don't like to leave. I feel that. Yeah, you know that the socialization, not liking your partner, the lovers in the dark. Yeah, yeah. Um, I know my daughter does not let the cat sleep in her bed at night, but she lets the cat sleep in her bed all day during the day. Then at nighttime when she goes to bed, she kicks them out of there. You never slept in his room? Oh, okay, just wanting your attention. But cats can't change things sometimes. Like BC never used to be very needy, but since we moved in this house, she's been very, very, very needy. So I don't know if it's your cat has never been needy, but now that you have a partner in your bed, that maybe that's why. I don't know. Yeah, I would try giving it like moving gives the cats like a lot of catnip when they're like that, like a lot. Like it's so much that we have to sweep the floor the next day. Um, that does help. It does make them have a good sleep. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. I don't know where you live, if you have a basement or something. I know some people keep their cats in the basement during the night. Alice! Spiritual advice. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Thank you. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? The Eight of Cups is in the dark. I feel like there's this energy that they're telling you that there's some sort of repetitive energy that's coming through. I'm not quite sure what that is for you, but I just feel this sense of spirit like saying, release this tension. Let go of any unresolved issues for some reason. I don't know. So I feel like there's a sense of you drifting away from your path. You also have the world here in the light. So I feel like it's a matter of closing chapters and starting a new chapter. With this Nine of Cups, this new chapter seems to come with a lot of hopes and dreams and things like that, because I feel the sense of, embracing that joy and fulfillment and moving forward with manifesting your dreams, your achievements, your recognitions, whatever that is for you. Um, I feel like there's some positive energy that's really trying to come through here. The Six of Pentacles is choosing you, being, um, you know, not so balanced with others, but more focusing on your energy, your own self worth, and that sort of thing. And then you also have the Eight of Pentacles. Even though it's in the dark, I feel like there is some scattered energy in different directions. Not really a clear focus on where the flow is going, but I also feel like there's this energy of kind of like a verge of a burnout, or just at a verge of feeling like there's not enough energy, not enough time. I don't know what's going on with that. What is Spirit trying to say to Alice about the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles? And why did I say the Six of Cups? I just feel the sense of the Six of Cups in the dark, kind of like not being able to let go of something, lacking a sense of creativity to unblock this energy from presenting itself. Two of Cups energy. Yeah, I feel like there's a sense of unrestricting yourself, like letting go of some sort of attachment. And I feel like that pause will help you get your chariot moving in the right direction again and may lead you towards your soulmate energy. Who, I was gonna say, who is the soulmate? Is it Rahul? But it comes with the tower, so the tower is a no energy, so trust your intuition. I feel like maybe there's somebody else coming your way, or the universe is trying to push you towards somebody else. I don't know. Maybe it's not a person, maybe it's a new career. I'm not quite sure what that is for you, but that's what I got. Yeah, I feel like your soul, like I feel like the universe is trying to get you on a like trying to shift your path a little bit so that you can meet your soulmate, because your soulmate's probably out there looking for you. Like I found Moonbeam. Like I probably said this story lots of times, but yeah, it is weird. You find your soulmate. My friend just found her soulmate too. And their story is so weird. Like it's so weird how you put all the things in place between their lives before they met and up until now. It's like insane. Soulmates are completely different than just a random love or just meeting someone. For Tammy, I called out on third floor owner for lying to get a lot of money from rest of the owners. We are very uncomfortable with each other. What is this person thinks of Tammy calling her out? Burning spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, are Fae that want to come and give Tammy a message. Tammy called out the third floor owner for lying to get a lot of money from the rest of the owners. What is this person's thinks of Tammy? I just fell on the floor there. The Knight of Pentacles in the dark. Oh man, well, you'll probably imagine that she's not happy with you. I mean, the Tower energy is out. For the Knight of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like they feel like you are greedy or controlling, materialistic kind of energy. The Tower's in the light here. So I feel like there's this energy of, you know, chaos and destruction, or you're causing some sort of chaos in their lives with ratting them out. The Eight of Pentacles, I feel like they are figuring something else out. They're already on their next plan of what they're going to do there. Six of Swords are stuck in some sort of situation that they can't get out of, they can't let go of. They're just stuck in it. They're hoping and praying for the best outcome possible, but there's no vision of what that looks like for them. No sense of hope that's coming through. What does Tammy need to know about this energy? What does Tammy need to know about this energy? They're all butt cheeks here. You know, so there's going to be some sort of end to it. You know, there's going to be, the cycle's going to come in full circle. They'll get that closure of whatever's going on there. I feel like she's going to have to give. So I'm just going to have to give back her money or give back the possession of the unit or whatever that is. But I do feel like that whatever's going on, make sure that you're standing your guard. You have all the evidence to back up what you're saying. You know, you're doing what you gotta do. But that's what I got. Evidence is always a key for everything. Like, you know, I had an appointment today and it could have went really, 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 really badly if I didn't bring my big binder of evidence. So, you know, you need to bring your evidence. It's extremely important for everything. Yeah. For Mira, is David open to a relationship with someone now? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, angels, or fae? Is David open to a relationship with someone now? No. Is David gay? That is a yes card. I have no idea if he is. He probably isn't. But Spirit thinks he is. Oh man. Does David like to be single? Yes. Is David fearful of commitments? No. Does David want a commitment? No. I don't know what to say, but he's not open to a relationship, doesn't seem to want one. He could possibly be gay, not 100% sure there. Not afraid of commitment, but also doesn't want one. Doesn't want to go out and mingle, it seems. Not sure what's up with that. Does he want to be a priest? I don't know. Didi, what blessings will come after a storm? Are any spirit guides, answers, or fae? What blessings will come after a storm? Are any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What blessings are going to come out of a storm? I feel the blessings that come out of the storm is the calmness. For the King of Wands in the dark, you know, when the King of Wands is in the light, it's that rush of hot, fiery energy. But I feel like after the storm, the blessing is going to be about that hot, fiery energy lowering down and um, coming with more sense of control, more sense of clarity, but also a big boost of confidence at the same time. For the temperance in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of the blessings being more along the lines of um, resisting and making any sudden or fast movements and being open or going with the flow of any changes that are coming your way with a new sense of patience and harmony, even though they may be hard to see. The Knight of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like their blessings is also going to be about figuring out what is going on in your heart and where you want your heart to lead you moving forward. So I feel like with the Page of Wands and a light, there's a sense of re-sparking that sense of creativity, that inspiration, that energetic, playful energy that wants to blossom here. And I feel like that's going to help you boost your energy, boost your motivation, boost that inner fire to see where it's going to take you. Because I feel like it's a matter of picking up speed with what keeps you moving, what keeps you focused and grounded. For the Queen of Swords in the light, I think it's a matter of stepping up with you, speaking your truth, having a sense of clarity, trusting your inner voice, because you're that warrior, right? um, yeah. So I feel like it's a matter of choosing you because you're worth it. And that's what I got. He's been stuck, blocked for years over having a relationship. Oh man, yeah. Let's see for Eliza. Relations of P with our situation and his next actions about it, please, for Eliza. Right? Spirit guides, ancestors, Tamsy Fae. What realization will P have on their situation with Eliza? What realization will P have their situation with Eliza? For the Eight of Cups in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of just kind of like feeling stuck. Like P is feeling stuck, not knowing what to do. If they should stay, if they should go, or what's going on there. I just feel like there's some unresolved issues that's just kind of like lingering. So I don't know if these unresolved issues are just lingering and repeating themselves or what. There is I want to say the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands. Two of Wands is like, again, being faced of what to do, stay or go, or what do they do? Three of Wands, I feel like they do have a vision. They do have an idea of what they want their future to look like. So I don't know if that is causing some confusion there with if they should stay or go. So I don't know if they have plans for their future, but not sure if you're going to go along the lines of with those plans or where you fit in with those plans or what's going on with there. So they keep hanging around because they're not sure what their next moves are, what to do. But at the same time, they're not being open about it. They're not expressing to you what they want to do or what they're just feeling so stuck. The strength card is in the dark too, so I feel like they're a little bit of a coward with not expressing to you what they need to express to you. With the Hierophant in the light, I feel like they're very traditional. They feel connected to you. They don't want to disappear from you, but they're not quite sure what else to do. What is P's real true love feeling for Eliza? What is P's real true love feeling for Eliza? True love. What are P's real true intentions about their situations for Eliza? The clock is ticking. That's what I was thinking. It says a deep and enduring connection is going beyond superficial attraction. I do feel like the two of you do have a deep connection here. And then you have clock. So yeah, time, takes time in cycles, time to heal, to process. Then the boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. I don't know. I feel like there's something big coming between the two of you where the two of you need to have a sit down and a clear conversation about both of your thoughts and feelings and desires of where you want the relationship between the two of you to go and what each of your expectations are. That's my vote. What for culture? What does culture? That turned itself in the light for you. What does culture most need to hear right now? What does culture need to hear right now the most? So what does culture need to hear right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or Fae? They want to come and give culture a message. What does culture need to hear right now? Oh, for the Ace of Swords in the light. For the Ace of Swords in the light, I just feel like there's this energy coming up with new ideas, a new sense of clarity, a new sense of focus. Is trying to come through here. So I feel like what's happening here is like you need to take new initiatives or new plans or new focus, and feeling more optimistic with that and open your doors of communication a little bit more clearer, if that makes sense. You have the Page of Wands in the dark. So I do feel like there's this energy of making sure that your ideas or ambitions are not bigger than you can handle right now, you know? Sometimes if our flames are too big, it's harder to put them out on our own, and that's when we need more people to come in and step in. So it's kind of like figuring out how to tame that water with your thoughts, your dreams, your desires, and what you can focus on that's realistic for you right now. There is a Nine of Wands and a light. So I feel like with this one, it's more about, even though you may feel defeated and exhausted and worn out and very defensive, I feel like you are resilient, you are persistent, you can get through whatever challenges you're facing right now. The Emperor is in the dark, so you're the only one that has the key to controlling your life and where you want your life to lead you moving forward. You know, the Emperor is like taking control of your life like a CEO kind of thing. um, but it's in the dark, so I feel like some of that is a power struggle of where you want to go, what you can and what you can't control kind of thing, and trying to figure that out. I feel like once you figure that out, you're going to turn your King of Pentacles into light, because right now it's in the dark. So in the dark is kind of feeling a little bit lost in your career sense, a little bit lost of where you want to direct your energy and your efforts and that sort of thing. But when you turn into the light, you have more ambition, more of a business sense, more feeling a sense of security and stability in your finances, or just being able to master whatever you want to master in your career moving forward. What else does culture need to know about this? Yeah, some challenges are going to come. I feel like they're bringing up some sort of financial challenge here. What are these challenges for culture? The lovers, yeah, being faced with your relationships, like winning, like trying to figure out who's worth your time and energy and who is not, who you can distance yourself from and who you can't, to make some peace and harmony in your home life situation. Whatever it is, you are developing your skills, you are getting better at things that you're doing. I feel that for you with the Eight of Pentacles here. I just feel the sense of being consistent in your work, put more effort in making some improvements and that sort of thing. But that's what I got. You're welcome, Ellen. Current energy on Bernadette's podcast. Current energy on Bernadette's podcast. There any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Bernadette a message on the current energy of Bernadette podcast next year? What does Bernadette need to know about her podcast for next year? The King of Wands is in the dark. I feel like there's this energy of some impatience coming through. But I feel like there's this energy of you also being bold and assertive in your charm and your passion and your confidence with your podcast. It's also trying to come through here. The Seven of Pentacles. You know, Seven of Pentacles is always about taking a step back, evaluating your situation, see what needs improvements, what doesn't, what works best in your podcast. Like now is a very good time to do that because you're closing a year and starting a new year. So usually if you're going to introduce anything new, a new year is a good time to do that. So I feel like the Seven of Pentacles is like, yeah, evaluate your situation, what worked really well, what didn't, and what you want to transform into. The Ten of Cups is in the dark. So I feel like if there's any empty fulfillment, like some things that you hoped would do really well or you thought would do really well but didn't, and things that maybe didn't do really well that you're not really interested in, if you can revisit that to see what you can do to perfect that in a way where you're feeling more satisfied seems to be coming through. Two of Pentacles, weighing your options, you know, what are you willing to negotiate, what you're willing to be more adaptive and flexible with, and which ones you just don't want to change or switch, or and figuring all that out. The Four of Swords, I feel like next year you're going to pick up pace in your podcast. You're not going to have a lot of time to rest. You're going to be super busy. I can feel that for you. Being overly worked may cause some stress. So make sure you do take your time for your rest, even though you may feel like you don't have enough time. You're closing your calendar. Nice. The Devil. Yeah, I feel like the Devil in the Dark is always about, you know, cutting ties, releasing anything that's holding you back, restricting you at all. For the Four of Wands in the dark, I feel the sense of a little bit of a lack of support that came through there. Yeah. That is what I got though. You're getting worn out? Yeah, I can feel that. Yeah, time for yourself is really good. Alice, messages from my spirit guides and angels. Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? What does Alice need to know right now? Ooh, there's some positive energy here. The Fool. I feel like there's a new beginning Thank you, Andrea, for joining Members Monday. I appreciate you. Thank you. Feel free to put in your question. I generally end at 8:30 p.m., which is 8:28 p.m. for me here, but I can answer a few questions for you before I go. But Alice, I do feel like this new beginning is opening up for you. This new beginning with spontaneous, some optimism, some wild excitement, maybe even just that free spirited energy, whatever that is. For you, you do have the moon in the dark. So I feel like some mysteries may be solved. You may get some sort of sense of clarity coming through of some sorts. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the light. So I do feel this sense of being more grounded, more patient, but also setting down that foundation for some growth. To me, it feels like 2026 is going to be all about you, Alice. Your growth, your truth, your things. You know, it may come with some heartbreaks, but sometimes you got to break some hearts in order to figure out who you are, what you truly want, right? I can feel that for you. Um, let's just see what other messages I can get for Alice. What other messages can we get from Alice from her spirit guides, and angels? Think. So this one says for relationships, it's time to weigh the pros and cons of your partnerships. If there is enough common ground, go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea. Don't force it to work. Now is not the time to indulge in a fantasy, no matter what is in the case. That matter what is in the case, that facts are the facts are the facts. That's what I was trying to say here. For prosperity, it says, list are your friends. Now is so write down what you're going to do to signal the universe that you're serious about attracting abundance. Remember your most effective strategy. Your most effective strategy, partner, is spirit. So you will win this game, and your trumpet will be the highest good of all. So apparently, your best friend is taking notes, making lists, writing down your intentions, because spirit is your best friend right now. Let's just see. What does the fairies have to say for Alice? What does the fairies have to say for Alice right now? Abundance, right? Abundance. That new abundance is coming your way. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have. In fairyland and human land, there's enough abundance for everyone. What other messages does Alice need to hear from the angels? In the near future, something's happening for you. Helpful people. So people might be able to reach out and help you. Meditation brings you answers. So there. And that's what I go up with that. Tammy, I had to be stern with the sneaky condo manager. I had a good reason. How did he take the conversation? Right, spirit guides, ancestors, answer okay. They want to come and give Tammy a message. Tammy had to be stern with the sneaky condo manager. How did you take that conversation? The moon is in the light, so I do feel like it gave him a sense of clarity being stern with him like that. So I feel like it's someone he did appreciate it. Maybe felt like he could have came across a little bit less stern, but I feel like that probably got his attention by the way you did handle it. The magician is in the dark, so I feel like he, even though he did appreciate the clarity, I feel like he may feel like he could still, shift whatever you said around to in his favor. I feel like I don't know if it's just a matter of I don't know how the condo thing works, if it's like a vote thing or what, but I feel like they're gonna, talk to other people about it. So that they can get out of taking accountability or responsibility or whatever's going on with that. They're gonna set themselves free, and I feel like whatever's going on there, they somehow have like a horseshoe up their butt because the star, the universe is not really seeing it as a bad thing for whatever reason, even though it is. I don't know. Why is the star here for the condo manager? Justice. Well, maybe the star is out to give us some karma, so justice may prevail one way or another. But yeah, I feel like there may be some sort of resolutions here with the Nine of Swords in the dark, because I just feel the sense of some sort of new outlook, putting the past behind them, some sort of closure with that. Even though there's not really a lot of growth going on there with the Seven of Pentacles. But then I'm gonna go prophecy applies to Dee Dee's life. What prophecy applies to Dee Dee's life right now? Is there any spirits, ancestors, angels, or fae? What prophecy applies to Dee Dee's life right now? Two of Cups. What prophecy applies to Dee Dee's life right now? For the Two of Cups in the light, I do feel this sense of partnerships, a union coming your way. Um, so I feel like that will apply to your life soon if you haven't seen it already. But I just feel the sense of connection, balance, passions coming through. You being able to trust. I don't know if it's a matter of trusting yourself or trusting others. Seems to be a strong energy. The Eight of Pentacles is in the dark here. So I do feel like there's this energy of focusing on where you're directing your energy regarding your timing and your work and the things that you do that's more materialistic. For the Page of Cups, I feel like there's this energy of pouring out your heart, like being genuine with your feelings and your expectations and I didn't say opportunities, but your opportunities for communication is what I feel like was trying to come through there. For the Chariot, just taking a pause, taking time to focus on yourself, your relationships, your energy, and where you're directing your energy, right? If you're feeding your energy into negativity, you're going to create more negativity. You're feeding your energy into positivity, you're going to create more positivity. It's just the way it goes sometimes. But I feel like it's a matter of water on the bridge, crossing the bridge despite the challenges that may come your way, but also learning to let things go, you know, letting people swim away who are no longer serving you anymore, and focusing on new waters kind of thing. I feel this boost of your intuitive abilities getting stronger, you being able to judge people more clearly moving forward as well. Andrea, hello. A message from Aries and the Leo. So messages from the Aries and the Leo. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Andrea a message? We give Andrea messages from the Aries. We give Andrea messages from the Aries. What does a Leo want Andrea to know? What does a Leo want Andrea to know? So from the Aries, you have the Hermit in the dark. I feel like the Aries is a little bit withdrawn for some reason. I don't know if it's just a matter of them being impatient or hot tempered or what's going on with that. Maybe they're just moody in general. Because I feel like they easily get bored, but they also delay things and come and go, it seems, in their energy. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. The Five of Pentacles is in the light. So I feel like the Aries has more of a hard time with their work, their finances, whatever's going on there. Because I just feel like even though they want to make positive changes, I feel like they keep getting pulled back into the negatives, or the negative energy. Justice, I feel like, they appreciate more. I don't know, because I feel like there's such an imbalance going on between the two of you. I'm not quite sure what that is about. What is going on with the Aries energy towards Andrea with the Justice card in the dark here? I just feel like they kind of feel challenged. I don't know if they feel challenged by you or by the relationship. But I feel like they're avoiding any sort of sense of growth. Often heartbroken. I don't know what the heartbroken is. Feeling lost seems to be the strong energies coming through. And then coffin, I feel like they know that there needs to be a sense of new beginning, the change of growth and liberation. But I seem to be struggling with that transition. For the Leo also has some sort of conflicting energy here with the Five of Swords. I don't know if it's for the Leos, it's just a matter of their ego, right? Sometimes their ego gets in the way of things and they feel more self centered and they struggle with facing difficult situations. The Six of Wands, they really love your attention. They feed off of your attention, right? The Six of Wands. They like that they like how you treat them if they feel like there's a big, strong success. I feel like they do see you as the Queen of Wands, but I feel like if the Queen of Wands in there because they don't know how to nurture you and give you that recognition that you deserve the way you need it. Because I feel like they feel like you um, may not be feeling it as much as them. I feel like they're unsure of what your feelings and intentions are. It's kind of causing some sort of energy going on there. Let's see, what exactly are the Leo's true intentions for Andrea? So they may want to go out with you, connect with you. They feel like there's a possibility that they can commit towards you. And then abundance. They keep a positive mindset towards you. They try to manifest what they think you want. There's gratitude and bliss going on there. That's what I got. I mean, yeah. I was gonna say the Queen of Wands is a Leo, but it's the King of Wands that's a Leo. um, I just want to go it. Thank you, everyone. Sorry you caught me at the tail end of it, Andrea. But I'm here every Monday for members only. You can ask as many questions you want on Mondays. Um, But yeah, it's 2 hours earlier than actually 2 hours and 10 minutes earlier than now is when I start. Same as all my lives. Like tomorrow I'll be live again, 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Um, but yeah, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all so much. I'm gonna try to get some more new videos. I think I'm gonna try to do some New Year prediction videos. So keep an eye out for that. But thank you all. I'll see you all next time. Or tomorrow, probably. Hope you all have a great night. Thank you for being here. I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone. Good night.